Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. If you're new here or just finding me, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow so that I can keep researching and sharing these important truths that mainstream sources often gloss over. It means the world and lets me make more videos like this for you. Today, we're talking about something that honestly left me stunned when I first learned about it. They knew this critical truth about vitamin D, but they didn't correct it. And now we're living with the consequences. Let me ask you, has your doctor ever told you, just take 600 international units of vitamin D a day and you're good to go? Most of us have heard that, right? It sounds official, safe, done. But what if I told you that back in 2014, researchers went back to the exact same data the government used to set that number, and they discovered the real amount needed is closer to 8,895 international units per day for 97.5% of healthy people to actually reach sufficient levels. Not a tiny mistake. That's an order of magnitude off the charts. And here's the craziest part. They knew about this reanalysis, the math was published in peer-reviewed journals, and nothing changed. The official recommendation stayed at 600 international units. So let's break this down like I always do, clear, honest, and with the receipts. First, quick background. The Institute of Medicine, now called the National Academy of Medicine, sets these recommended dietary allowances that doctors and governments follow. They base the vitamin D RDA on averaging results from a bunch of studies, assuming that everybody's body responds exactly the same way. Sounds reasonable until you realize that's like averaging everyone's test score in a classroom and saying, this average means every single student passes. It completely ignores individual differences. In 2014, two statisticians, Vagaliers and Ekweru, recrunched the exact same data and proved a lower prediction limit. The dose that would actually get 97.5% of people to at least 50 nanomoles per liter was 8,895 international units, not 600. Other researchers, including Dr. Henry Heaney's team, confirmed it with different data sets. The math was clearer. So who ignored this? Was it the Institute of Medicine itself, the very group that sets the guidelines? Doctors and health agencies who still quote the old number? Governments that base public health advice on it? And if so, why was it ignored? That's where it gets uncomfortable. The Institute isn't some pure government watchdog. It's a private organization that accepts their funding from government, but also from private donors and industry. Reports show millions flowing in for big food companies like Coca-Cola, Nestle, PepsiCo, and yes, pharmaceutical giants. Could it be that when the system benefits from keeping people a little sick, cheap, non-patentable solutions like proper vitamin D levels don't get pushed? So just think, who could benefit from not correcting it? Big Pharma benefits hugely when people stay deficient, they have more inflammation, weaker immunity, higher risks of cancer, depression, metabolic issues, and guess what? They need more medications. The food industry that funds these groups, they thrive when we're indoors, eating processed foods, and avoiding the sun that naturally gives us vitamin D. Keeping the guidelines low protects the status quo and the profits. Just some critical thinking, people. You can see the pattern in other cases the Institute has been involved with. Decades, long delays on Agent Orange, asbestos and baby powder, opioid prescribing guidelines that were influenced by industry funding. It's not always malice, sometimes it's just protecting the system. But the result for us is the same. Widespread deficiency affecting millions. And the health cost? Massive. Low vitamin D is linked to poor immune function, brain fog, mood issues, harder weight loss, higher cancer risk, you name it. The blood test sufficient level of 20 nanograms per milliliter is barely enough to prevent rickets, not to thrive. Experts recommend 50 to 80 nanograms per mil for real benefits, and toxicity is extremely rare when you pair D3 with K2 and magnesium and stay hydrated. So what can you do? Get your levels tested. Spend safe time in the sun when possible. Supplement with D3. Many of us do a minimum of 5 to 10,000 international units in the winter or low sun areas, and always take it with K2 and magnesium. I've seen people feel the difference in energy, mood, even skin and joints. I know this stuff can feel overwhelming, but knowledge is power, right? You deserve the full picture so that you can make informed choices for yourself and your family. What do you think? Does this make you want to check your own levels? Drop your thoughts below. I read every comment. If this video helped you see things differently, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more videos that cut through the noise. Thanks for watching, stay curious, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.